According to the IMF, less than 40% of African countries publish detailed debt reports. This must change. Efficient and responsible borrowing.
Ghana Mampani, Ora John Dramani Mahama, what the two African leaders, Nessa, Ebi Mampani form, what the two no more enemies say. One so bet me akomo abom na eka odio mo edidianom women na ba hwa kwan obefa so betimi atuatuam na afense sabasem ponyeton betimi atuam eno betimi ahwe na acham wakekom wapom wonkomodiam ne ade anyina tamu na nkwa nkofa ho piprem ne wo hye bi ama meto mo eso eno ba se ne betimi mu kwan a wo nyina nom woma no ekọ benkro mu ama woma timi adem mpuntunuma nso etimi akoso eye Mampani John Dramani Mahama HM Sam ewiasa mamani omonyo musikam ya wonom edo offense G20 summit no enche biadan eba so ewa afimu na na se kobas na kopon di atom ene abibiman se kobasem wotimi kopie mu ewo honom na so wakasa ede afa eka wonom edia won betimi baabi om nyina no bekọ benkro mu na asam a wom ebeka nom wom nyina baya anokro na nkonkobaso bia bekasa bia ana media me from my Ghana we se bia me free Togo ana we se bia me free Benin we se bia me free Omawe entina kwaso bia e Canadian wo pre kwani obefa so asa eka wade nom wo betimi anyone odo mo ka no etimi akana bia wade bi ebete wonom ana empobon kwani obefa so yo betimi aspred ya tetremu ede mo no watimi atua wo se ebasa no am na so bia ko eje no ho ebasa brofo nya tumi etimi eye de ompe ede kire yen na nsa kobasa ebima nyina tam ye nyina ya no kro na nsa ne mpanifo kohia na nsa nkomodie bam no mbusa yen ye nyina etimi kasa ekwan sem ani ya fa so sei ani ya pese ye anuoma womu nsa no betimi aboam ema brofo mpo entimi nkobasa ebedu brebi amade omu ye yenie nom wameko so atimi atoa so na mu de ayeyem samanfo ebeka ya nansamu ya mpanifo mu ewa bibimam ekowase wamehia mote so mu kasa ane se dia akwaye nom abrofo mu IMF wo ede to wonom enim se ya fansa debt restructuring ya banta da wo kan ha se wo ye bienom ewo benya pa se eka amama wa bibimam mo de nom wo mu sutumi eye bisa de beye na ebi omo ya sa no am abomo mu sika sam so etumi agina ye eno ana akoba same ne wo ekasam enhyamudi sonko eguso ya ekoso ewo Togo memu ya African Union debt a conference na samamania wanum ade kasa aka omodianom anum akwa mu epeso mu nyina eye anokro na omati aboabo mo nso na sa aka omodi omati atuatuam na mo nkwanso befa so am emposanesia no betuampo na won betimi aboabo mo hom na amanu puntuo no etimi akọ enkane no ana mampani ekasa wase am wase ho akwa hia se no mutimi aboabo mo hom na afa se dwumadie kase nduro so G20 summit ne ba so am ankwa ba so mko brabro mu ase ama abrofo de amede kantin na akwaso wa ye desperate wo wa boninye ye betwa afa so aka ne yepe e de atrɔw e basa na so nyina anya no kra ene anya de sa abrofo nom wo betimi etietu fa wo de so e bra mampani kasa atia kono be fa so ma betu afa so am e ka wo de betimi aso no ensam bi ati sayem ana wote etudwa.
In Ghana, over the last several years, there was an acceleration of debt accumulation, much of it going into budget support and consumption expenditure, and in a very poor governance environment. And so, what is the new debt agenda for Africa? If we're to shift from managing debt crisis to unlocking debt as a tool for development, then Africa must adopt a new public debt management agenda that is rooted in 3 foundational pillars. And the first one is transparency and accountability. Debt should serve the people, and this means strengthening parliamentary oversight, enhancing public debt audits, and promoting open budget systems. According to the IMF, less than 40% of African countries publish detailed debt reports. This must change. The second is productive, efficient, and responsible borrowing. Borrowing must be tied to high-impact projects that deliver tangible returns to our people.
Na enwache no abusiafo Ghana mampani owura John Dramani Mahama sanso kasa bio waka we so mo pa kono befa so a eka wade no woma betimi asa no na afam nyina nso ebeya anokro na nkoba se abrofo bekoso ata no ma chinchim we eba sa no adomo ye ne emwa yen entisia ne kan bom asa kwan so a ye ho kwan ye befa so ebenya anokro na ka ye de ho kwan befa so betumi atuatuam am ye ho etimi atoyen na se yaka so bi mpo edeka na no enkyerɛ sɛ nipa no was why you say no more part to extend to say will be a better man your pet name of the car was so said I can a car for Didi Timber Corner Faso and no and was see on my Ghana any a bibliomai one more per confu for be innovative measures you bet me action jam economic freedom at me afantuma pefra.
The next is vulture funds and aggressive litigation undermines good faith and restructuring efforts. And the third is SGR reallocation remains far below the $100 billion pledged for Africa. These issues demand urgent multilateral reform, and Africa's voice must be heard at the table. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana is committed to rebuilding its fiscal buffers, strengthening our institutions, and promoting inclusive growth. But our fiscal consolidation must not come at the cost of social protection. And so our strategy includes three of the following. One, protecting investments in education, youth empowerment, and rural development. Two, enhancing debt transparency through the establishment of an independent fiscal council. And three, expanding the role of the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund to crowd in private capital. Our goal is not just to reduce our debts, it is to transform our economy. Debt must not erode our dignity or delay our development. It must finance opportunity and lay the foundation for intergenerational progress. So what is the continental call to action? This moment and this conference at Lomé must be the turning point, not only for Ghana but for Africa as a whole. I therefore join my colleagues in calling for one, a common African position ahead of the 2025 G20 summit to demand timely, fair, and transparent debt restructuring frameworks. Two, standardized debt transparency benchmarks across the African Union. And three, integration of climate adaptation and sustainable development goals into our national debt strategies.
Ebusan for penny and returning kind a Ghana penny Ora John Dramani Mahama and on Kwame Faso, Ama Bibi my Yaka yet to me at the only church and a kama. Kwame Faso, Sika, Sembejina, Yanaka Sankasiano, and on some of the Akatu drum, Ewolome, Grupom, Ewo Togo Memu.
I have fought to say the Ecoso African ye, saying I who say Africa, ye need daho. Yama abofie sisi ache, omoba and kratasem, any near my be, sisi who say ye need daho. Ena ye mampenyi President Mahama Ediabano say mpanyimfo ne yeka ye hoboma ebetimi ade ye ho say aka ye de omo ni nyina obetimi afa so ede still na omo de ahye so say itimi fa kwan bi so ni nyina ye be ba ko a ebetimi akle eka ni nyina na afi Africa ya de ye ho nti we nye party sem ye hwa itimi say Yasasemu, say Yampanyimfo na aka hobum na eje won pese omode Africa omusisi a eyepa yina etimu say ebeboaye nti ensema waken odwen ho say yehwe ni edi superpepa ebeboa ma Africa yakoye nima na say emwa mayehu comment section ehwe na subscribe na efa comment eto ase wonti bibia se anase the mampanyi beka yi so oneno bibika onti ase ebia enye ne kwan so no a ma ye hwe o comment section ni na that's the best I share.